In today's video, I'm going to demonstrate on how to perform an independent sample t-test. In this example, I'm going to use a data which was obtained from a study to see if there are any difference in the job stress between two employee groups, okay, the support and admin group. So open up your SPSS. Okay, so first of all, in the variable view, okay, you have to enter the two variables, okay, one on each row. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to put the dependent variable, okay, which is the employee group, on the first row, and the independent variable, okay, the stress score, on the second row. Okay, so enter all the information that SPSS statistics need to know about your variable. Okay, so since the employee group, we have two groups. Okay, so I'm going to insert, okay, I'm going to set the values for the group. Okay, so click on the values. Okay, so you have to enter the number for the groups. Okay, so for this example, I put 1 as the support group and 2 for the administration group. Okay, so click OK. So set all your measurement. Okay, so once done, go to data view. So as you can see, the two variable I have entered in the variable view is now displayed in these two columns. Okay, so I'm going to enter the data for the support group first, and then continue with the admin group. Okay, so if you look at the data here, okay, the support group, I have 10 participants and 9 participants for the admin group. Okay, so I put the value 1 for the support group. Okay, so since I have 10 participants, okay, so I'm going to enter the number 1 from the first row until the 10th row. Okay, and then in the stress column here, I'm going to enter the data for the stress score for the support group. Okay, and then continue with the admin group. So admin have 9 participants, so I'm going to enter the data from row 11 until row 19. Okay, and then enter the score for the admin group. Okay, so if you want to check whether you have entered it correctly or not, okay, you can go to here, the value labels. Okay, click it so you can see that. Okay, so here is all the data for the support group, and here we have the data for the admin group. So once you have data entered, okay, so to analyze the data, select the analyze and compare mean. Okay, then select independent sample t-test. Okay, so this will open up the independent sample t-test dialog box. So move your dependent variable into the test variable and your independent variable into the grouping variable. Okay, so you can either use the arrow or just simply drag and drop it. Okay, okay, so after that, click define group. Okay, to define the groups, okay, type in 1 in the first text box and 2 in the second text box. Okay, so this is how we coded the two groups for our categorical independent variable. Okay, so click on continue button. Okay, so next click the option button here. Okay, so this will open up the independent sample t-test option box. Okay, so select the alpha value you want to set for your analysis. Okay, so as in this example, okay, the alpha value given is 0.01. Okay, so I'm going to enter 99 % here for the confidence interval percentage. Okay, so click on continue. Okay, then finally just click OK to see the result. Alright, so the first part on the output display the number of respondents in each group. Okay, the mean, standard deviation, and also the standard error mean. Okay, so basically this table will provide the useful descriptive statistic for the two groups that you compare. Okay, so the second table here will provide the actual result from the independent t-test. Okay, so if you look here, we have two rows. The first is equal variance assumed, and the second one is equal variance not assumed. Okay, so in order for you to know which row you must select, is you have to look for the Levene test for equality of variance. Okay, so look for the significant value here. Okay, so if the significant value for the Levene test is more than your alpha value, okay, remember the alpha value for this example is 0.01. Okay, so if the significant value for your Levene test equality is more than alpha value, okay, so you're going to look at the equal variance assumed. If it is less than your alpha value, okay, so you're going to choose equal variance not assumed. Okay, so as in this example, my alpha value is 0.01. Okay, so the significant value here is more than 0.01. Okay, so therefore I'm going to look for the equal variance assumed. Okay, so here we have the t value. Okay, my t value negative 2.337 and the degree of freedom 17. Okay, so next we have to look for the significant two-tail here. Okay, so this will tell us, okay, whether there is any differences between the mean for the groups. Okay, so do we have to reject or accept our null hypothesis? Okay, so if your significant value is more than your alpha value, okay, you're going to accept your null hypothesis. Okay, so again, if your significant two-tail value is more than your alpha value, you're going to accept your null hypothesis. If it is less than your alpha value, you're going to reject your null hypothesis. Okay, so as for this example, okay, the significant two-tail is more than 0.01. Okay, so therefore I'm going to accept my null hypothesis. Okay, so this is how you can present your analysis. Okay, an independent sample t-test was conducted to compare the job stress score for support and admin group. Okay, the significant two-tail value is 0.032, which is more than 0.01. Because of this, we can accept null hypothesis and conclude that there was no significant differences in the score for support and administration group at 0.01. Okay, so this is an example on how you can present your result of the analysis.